Have you ever wondered why India is referred to as the land of diversity? Could it be due to its varied physical features? India, the seventh largest country by land area, is a vibrant tapestry of contrasting landscapes, each more captivating than the last. The country's geographical features are as diverse as its people, languages, and cultures, each contributing to the rich tapestry that is India. The northern frontiers of India are defined by the majestic Himalayan mountain range, the world's highest, which serves as a natural barrier, protecting the subcontinent from the cold winds of Central Asia. To the west, we find the arid Thar Desert, a vast sea of shifting sands and dunes, while to the east, the fertile plains of the Brahmaputra River basin are a verdant, lush green. India's heartland is dominated by the fertile Gangetic Plains, home to some of the most populous cities in the world. Further south, the Deccan Plateau rises, a massive triangular tableland that makes up most of the southern part of the country. Flanking the plateau on either side are the western and eastern Ghats, mountain ranges that run parallel to India's coastlines, giving way to a long, narrow plain along the Arabian Sea to the west and the Bay of Bengal to the east. India's geographical position as a peninsula jutting into the Indian Ocean has greatly influenced its climate and biodiversity. The monsoons, a defining feature of India's climate, are a consequence of this unique geographical position. The contrasting landscapes of India host a wide range of ecosystems, from the arid desert of Rajasthan to the wettest place on Earth in Meghalaya, from the mangrove forests of the Sundarbans to the coral reefs of the Andaman and Nicobar Islands. This variety of ecosystems supports an astonishing range of flora and fauna, contributing to India's rich biodiversity. Understanding the physical landscape of India is like piecing together a complex jigsaw puzzle. Each piece, whether it's the towering mountains, the arid deserts, the fertile plains, or the coastal Ghats, adds a unique element to the overall picture. Stay tuned as we delve into each of these features and discover the beauty and diversity of India. Imagine towering peaks draped in snow, the air thin and icy. Yes, we're talking about the Himalayas. An awe-inspiring spectacle that stretches across 5 countries, the mighty Himalayas form the northern frontier of India. This majestic mountain range, born from the tectonic collision between the Indian subcontinent and the Eurasian plate over 50 million years ago, stands as a testament to the dynamic nature of our planet. The Himalayas are not just a geographical feature, they are a life force. They play a pivotal role in shaping India's climate, acting as a climatic divide that shields the Indian subcontinent from the freezing Arctic winds. The result is a warm and hospitable climate that fosters rich biodiversity and sustains millions of lives. The biodiversity of the Himalayas is indeed a spectacle in its own right. From the elusive snow leopards to the vibrant monal pheasants, these mountains are a treasure trove of unique flora and fauna. They are home to thousands of plant species, many of which have significant medicinal value. The Himalayas, in essence, are a living, breathing museum of natural history. But the Himalayas are not the only mountain ranges that grace India. The eastern and western Ghats, running parallel to India's eastern and western coasts respectively, are equally enchanting. While the Western Ghats, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, are celebrated for their rich biodiversity, the Eastern Ghats are famed for their mineral wealth. Both ranges, with their unique topography, contribute to the climatic diversity of the country, giving rise to a variety of ecosystems from lush rainforests to arid scrublands. In the heart of these mountains, amidst the rugged terrains and the dense forests, cultures have thrived, languages have evolved, and traditions have been preserved. They are the cradle of civilization, the keepers of history, and the guardians of biodiversity. From the highest peaks to the rolling plains, let's explore further. These mountains, with their grandeur and majesty, their serenity and their fury, encapsulate the spirit of India. Diverse, dynamic, and eternally fascinating. From the mountain foothills, we descend into the fertile plains, the granaries of India. Our journey begins with the Gangetic Plains, a fertile expanse that stretches across northern India. Formed by the mighty Ganges River, these plains are among the most fertile in the world, thanks to the rich alluvial deposits left behind by the river. As the Ganges meanders across the landscape, it creates a vast flat terrain, which is ideal for agriculture. This is why the Gangetic Plains are often referred to as the breadbasket of India, producing a significant proportion of the country's food crops. The Gangetic Plains Formation is a tale of nature's power and persistence. Millions of years ago, the Ganges River began carving a path through the Himalayan foothills. Over time, the river's flowing waters eroded the mountains, carrying sediment downstream. This sediment, known as alluvium, was deposited in the river's floodplains, creating the fertile land we see today. But the Gangetic Plains aren't the only plains of note in India. Let's travel to the western edge of the country, where we find the desert plains of Rajasthan. Unlike the Gangetic Plains, these aren't known for their fertility. Instead, they're recognized for their stark beauty, characterized by undulating sand dunes and sparse vegetation. This arid landscape is a testament to the region's low rainfall and high evaporation rates. Finally, we journey to the coastal plains, which flank India's eastern and western coasts. These plains, formed by the erosion and deposition processes of the sea, are characterized by sandy beaches, lagoons, and marshes. They play a critical role in supporting the country's fishing industry and serve as vital buffers against coastal erosion and sea level rise. The plains may be flat, but they're far from boring. Now let's head to the coasts. India's coastline, a vibrant blend of cultures, ecosystems, and landscapes. Spanning over 4,000 miles, India's coastal regions are as varied as they are vast, each with a unique story to tell. Starting on the eastern coast, the sandy shores give way to fertile deltas, where the mighty rivers of India, such as the Ganges and the Brahmaputra, meet the sea. These deltas are a testament to the power of nature, where land and water intertwine to create a rich, biodiverse environment. The Sundarbans, the world's largest mangrove forest, stands as a sentinel at the mouth of the Ganges, its labyrinth of channels and creeks teeming with life. Further south, the Coromandel Coast is known for its long, beautiful beaches and historic port cities like Chennai and Visakhapatnam. These cities have been gateways to the east for centuries, their harbors bustling with trade and commerce. On the western coast, the story takes a different turn. The Malabar coast, with its lush green landscapes, is home to the unique backwaters of Kerala. These tranquil, palm-fringed waterways are a world apart from the open sea, with their own unique ecosystems. Further north, the Konkan coast is a narrow strip of land wedged between the Western Ghats and the Arabian Sea, its pristine beaches and ancient fortresses a magnet for tourists. The western coast is also home to India's busiest ports like Mumbai and Kandla, vital cogs in the machinery of global trade. The Arabian Sea, on its part, has been a conduit for cultural exchange for millennia, connecting India with the Middle East and Africa. Each of these coastal regions has its own unique ecosystems, contributing to India's rich biodiversity. From the mangroves of the Sundarbans to the coral reefs of the Andaman and Nicobar Islands, India's coastline is a treasure trove of natural wonders. From the sun-drenched beaches, we now move to the heart of India. Brace yourselves as we journey into the wild expanses of India's plateaus and forests. The heart of India beats in its plateaus and forests, teeming with life and resources. Let's take a journey into these unique landscapes, starting with the expansive Deccan Plateau. Sprawling across the southern part of the country, the Deccan Plateau is a treasure trove of mineral resources. From coal to bauxite, iron ore to limestone, it's an industrial powerhouse hidden in plain sight. But it's not just about the minerals. The Deccan Plateau also boasts a unique ecosystem, with a blend of dry deciduous and tropical forests, supporting a diverse array of flora and fauna. But the Deccan Plateau is just one part of the story, as India's heart also beats in its rich and varied forests. Covering about 1/5 of the total land area, India's forests are as diverse as the country itself. From the evergreen rainforests in the Western Ghats, filled with a symphony of sounds from countless species, to the deciduous forests of central India, where the tigers roam, each forest type has a unique role to play. Then there are the thorn forests and scrubs in the arid regions, a testament to the resilience of life under harsh conditions. And let's not forget the mangrove forests of the Sundarbans, providing a natural shield against the fury of the sea, while being home to the majestic Royal Bengal tiger. These forests are not just habitats for wildlife, they also play a significant role in the livelihood of millions of people, providing them with food, fuel, and medicine. They are also crucial in maintaining the ecological balance, acting as carbon sinks and helping in soil and water conservation. So whether it's the mineral-rich Deccan Plateau or the diverse forests, each landscape contributes to the vibrant tapestry that is India. And just like the human heart, they are essential for the survival and well-being of the country. Indeed, India's heart is as diverse and vibrant as its people. As we journeyed through India's diverse physical features, we discovered a land of contrasts, from the majestic mountain ranges that dictate the country's climate to the expansive plains that feed its people. We've seen the diverse coastal regions teeming with biodiversity and the plateaus and forests that serve as the country's lungs. These physical features not only shape the country's environment, but also its culture and livelihoods. Next time you think of India, remember, it's not just a country, it's a subcontinent of immense diversity and beauty.